Exactly. So when you sit down,
So the Senior Celebration is a popular annual event hosted by the Sri Lankan Association of New South Wales. I would now like to invite Mr. Ajit Karunaratne, the President of the Association, to share a few words about this event and its origins with us. Please welcome him with a warm round of applause.
Thanks, Sharon. Thank you to everyone. It's fantastic to see such a lot of people here at our function again. Similarly, we had last year, and today we see the same as well, which is fantastic. So, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners and custodians of the land on which we gather today, and pay our respects to the Darug and Guringai people, the traditional custodians of this land, and pay our respects to their elders, both past and present. It is my pleasant duty to welcome you all to the 2016 Senior Citizens Celebrations hosted by the Sri Lanka Association of New South Wales. I would like to give you a short introduction to this event and its significance of how it fits into the broader picture of the Senior Citizens Week. So the New South Wales government, as with other states in Australia, celebrate the Seniors Week, which this year actually falls during the period of 1st of April to the 10th of April. Interestingly, the New South Wales Youth Week is being celebrated from the 8th of April. The Sri Lanka Association New South Wales has been celebrating the senior citizens in our community during the same week as the Seniors Week. In NSW, year 2016 actually represents the 59th year the government has celebrated Seniors Week. The theme for this year from New South Wales government for 59th year is in fact Grow Young. Quoting the Minister for Aging, Grow Young is actually about celebrating our seniors for their energy, experience, and unique ability to know what inspires them and what makes them happy. So welcome today to a function where we celebrate the seniors in our community, and you will be throughout this day entertained by various items ranging from the music, from a band performed by our own people in our community, a short skit also performed by a number of our own talented people, and a skilled and secret mysterious magician, and songs from the past, and many more and types of entertainment.
Is everybody ready to begin? Okay, we're going to begin. Okay, so question number 1. Okay. I suppose there are a lot of things that separate Sri Lanka and India, but in this particular instance, which strait separates Sri Lanka from India? A, the Palk Strait, B, the Davis Strait, and C, the Johor Strait. Again, which strait separates Sri Lanka from India? A, the Palk Strait, B, the Davis Strait, and C, the Johor Strait. So once round 1 is done, we'll display the questions again, okay? All right, we're moving on to question number 2. Which is the highest point in Sri Lanka? Adams Peak, A, B, Pidutalagala, and C, Kirigalpotta. Again, which is the highest point in Sri Lanka? A, Adams Peak, B, Pidutalagala, and C, Kirigalpotta. I hope that one is easy. Question number 3. Who was the Portuguese captain who landed in Colombo in 1505? A, Vasco da Gama, B, Francisco de Almeida, and C, Lorenzo de Almeida. One more time. Who was the Portuguese captain who landed in Colombo in 1505? A, Vasco da Gama, B, Francisco de Almeida, and C, Lorenzo de Almeida. A gypsy song comes to mind? Alright, so that concludes round number 1. The questions are right there up on the screen. Question number 7. How many monsoon seasons are there in Sri Lanka? A, 2, B, 3, C, 4. Again, a lot of us plan our trips back home based on the answer to this question. So, how many monsoon seasons are there in Sri Lanka? A, 2, B, 3, and C. Once more, Rama's Bridge in Sri Lanka is also known by which biblical name? Adam's Bridge, Johan's Bridge, or C, Palk Strait? Okay, we're going to move on now to round number 4. Question number 10. Duncan White was the first Sri Lankan to bring home an Olympic medal. Which year was that? A, 1948, B, 1956, C, 1952. Once more, Duncan White was the first Sri Lankan to bring home an Olympic medal. Which year was that? 1948, 1956, or 1952?
So what leads someone like that? Called coronary atherosclerosis. So this is a lifelong process. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay? So arteries starting to narrow. If you look at young people, and if you do these studies on the arteries, we see these fatty plaques or streaks. They start to build up at a very early age. Then they get bad or get worse with the risk factors like if you're smoking, if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol well maintained, if you don't exercise, have a sedentary lifestyle, obviously there are a lot of risk factors for this to progress. So what are the symptoms you recognize? I gave you a hand, I think there should be a handout for your table there with some information on heart attacks. So symptoms very, very important to recognize this early on, but sometimes they're not typical, okay? Especially with diabetics, they get very atypical symptoms. Chest pain, textbook described as a heavy crushing central pain. Most people don't get that. They get pain in the neck, pain in the jaw, tooth pain, like a toothache, pain in the back. That could be a sign of a heart attack. Some people get short of breath. They don't get any pain at all. Just short of breath. Feel tired, fatigued, lethargic, not able to do their routine work. Feel dizzy, and some people faint. Notice erratic or irregular pulse at times. Can be nauseous or involve throw up. So there's no one particular symptom that leads you to identify a problem, but you have to be cautious if you have any of these symptoms. Need to seek medical advice as soon as possible. Yes, this is just to highlight, diet is very important, but this is a comedy. Now, what is the matching thing from Sri Lankan grill? I hope you haven't got this on the menu today. Kiss by death. This is the best one. Death pudding. That's right. So this is what is important. Saturated fat is bad. Okay? So I have got this table from the cardiac society website, and the source of saturated fat and trans fat. You see here, coconut milk, coconut oil, palm oil. They're all bad fat. I know some patients of mine come and tell me, doctor, coconut oil is good. I don't think we have any scientific evidence for that. Okay? Coconut milk, coconut oil, they have trans fats. Okay? So what is recommended is like olive, nuts, seeds, oils from seeds, canola, sunflower, and fish oils. They're the good ones. So why saturated fat is bad? This promotes this process I showed you before called atherosclerosis, and increase the bad cholesterol and reduce the good cholesterol. So that's what happened then. So this process happened, the plaque structure and the heart risk goes up. Well, as a consequence, as a society, as a human race, our consumption of diet rich in saturated and trans fats has resulted in putting us in a different direction. Don't take any offense. Man came from the air and goes to McDonald's, become pig.